First Scene, When There Was Time, by James Gillard and Kevin McGruder. Exterior, St. Nicholas Projects, Harlem, day. A group of brick apartment buildings, public housing, circle an open courtyard. Throngs of people of all races, white, black, young, and old, lay in the street with signs held which read, "No more gun violence. Our children are dying." A black Navigator truck rolls by. Cut to interior Navigator. Carl Crawford, 24, short, wiry, high-strung, with a menacing scowl, peers out the window, chewing gum. Interior Kennedy Recreational Center, Harlem, day. Dilapidated hardwood floors and outlined by worn-out bleachers. One section has yellow tape which reads "Caution" attached to it. Despite condition, men, women, and children seem focused on the action in front of them. The Lincoln Raiders middle school basketball champs rush up court with basketball. Screaming parents and community cheer them on. Billy Dixon, Dix, 28, black, tall and lean, handsome with a round face, shouts out directions.
"Slow it down! 4 passes! 4 passes! Get it inside!"
He looks at the clock. It reads 1 minute. Raiders 49, Sharks 49. Young Raider shoots and scores. The crowd goes crazy. Dix clasps his hands and looks over at his wife, Claudia Dixon, late 27, glasses, dressed neatly. She smiles at him. The clock reads 25 seconds. Raiders 51, Sharks 49. Dix yells out more directions.
"Red dog! Red dog! Full court!"
Raiders apply full court pressure. Raiders foul, sending Sharks to free throw line. Young player makes both shots. Raiders call the timeout. Dix gathers them together.
"Fellas, this is what we prepared for. Right here, right now. Daryl, I want you to take the inbound pass, make a hard move to the lane, and kick it out to Frank on the wing. And Skeeter, on the pass, you pick Frank's man like you've never picked before.
He calls everyone together.
On 5. Raiders!"
Raiders break huddle. Skeeter inbounds ball to Daryl. Cut to. Dix looks at the clock. It reads 20 seconds. Daryl dribbles hard and quick to the middle of the lane. He's double teamed. Clock reads 12 seconds.
"Look for your help! Look for your help!"
Frank comes off the hard pick set by Skeeter. He's wide open. Clock reads 4 seconds. He gets the ball and with perfect form, he shoots. The buzzer goes off while the ball is in the air. It hits nothing but net. Game over. Crowd goes crazy. Dix and kids jump up and down. Reverend Lewis Griffith walks over towards Dix with a hearty laugh.
"Billy Dixon, the work you've done with these kids is amazing.
He shakes his hand.
"Thank you, Reverend Griffin."
If there's anything I can do for you, be sure to let me know. Anything."
Dix looks at the dilapidated bleachers.
"A better gym?"
Let's talk next week.
Dix's phone rings. He looks at his phone. It reads, "Restricted."
"Excuse me, Reverend. I have to take this call. Potential investor."
I admire your proactive nature. We'll be talking.
Looks around at the crowd cheering, then smiles in the direction of his wife, Claudia. She blows him a kiss. Dix walks to the end of the bleachers.
"Hello? Yeah. Yeah, I'll be there."
The Lincoln Raiders are gathered together. Dix walks over to celebration, hugs kids. A photographer snaps picture of Dix holding trophy. Cut to exterior Harlem, 126th night. The familiar sound of a Mr. Softy's ice cream truck chimes through the late spring air. Young men talk and roll the dice on a nearby corner. Squeaky, mid-40s, slim-frame man with a weathered look, peddles cigarettes.
Newports, long and short, Newports, Lucy's and the whole 9.
Cut to exterior Harlem corner, 126th. Through an alleyway, a streetlight illuminates the face of Dix, who nervously rubs his hands together as he talks to Detective Murdoch Banks, late 40s, lines in his face, haggard, slightly disheveled, who grips a black duffel bag which holds a kilo of cocaine. Dix reaches in his jacket, pulls out an envelope, and hands it to Murdoch. Murdoch gives him the bag.
"I only do this with people I like.
Murdoch counts the money quickly.
You can check it if you want.
"I trust you. I need to catch up too."
You know it shouldn't be this kind of tension between you guys.
"Murdoch, I don't have no problems meeting. I'm just trying to do my own thing.
I'm sure this can all be worked out.
I made this guy $250,000 last year, and he acts like I should be bringing him his tea. My work is done."
Look, Dick. He opened the door for you. You ain't gotta kiss his ass, do you? but show the big dog a little respect.
Where the fuck is this guy at anyway?
He looks up the alleyway expecting someone. Both men lower their voices as a young black woman, Angela, slim, dark complexion, neatly braided hair, attractive, 17, walks by. She sees Murdoch's back tense up, balls her fist, but notices Dick's pleasant face and relaxes.
You should be here any second, but I can't hang around. A lot of loose ends to tie up the precinct.
Good looking Murdoch. You always had my back.
Small thing. I know you'll get mine down the line, kid.
Dix watches as Murdoch walks into the Harlem night. Cut to interior deli, night. A deli's door swings with activity. Teenagers mill around the front of the counter purchasing gum, water, and potato chips. Angela looks indecisively at the selection at the counter. Exterior 127th Street, Lenox Avenue. The black navigator stands idle underneath. Carl exits, looking around the block, sees a group of white people coming out of Sylvia's Soul Food Restaurant, sees scaffolding, sign reads, condominiums coming soon, nods his head.
They here?
Then walks aggressively up the block. He makes eye contact with Squeaky. Squeaky bows his head. Deli. The clerk, an older Hispanic man, early 50s, heavy, looks at Angela quizzically.
What you need to know, Mammy? Everything is the same price. 25, 10, 15, 20, and 30. We're closing soon.
Okay, I'll take 5 peppermints. Damn, why you gotta be rushing me?
Outside alley 126th and Lenox, Angela exits the deli chewing peppermints. At the same time, Carl walks by, looks at her, licks his lips, and is heard singing.
I just wanna be successful.
Pervert.
Cut to alleyway. Carl, singing, walks toward Dix, who stands nervously waiting.
I just wanna be successful.
He looks at Dick's wardrobe, then stares at his shoes.
Those Pradas? That's what I'm talking about. That's for me.
Points to briefcase.
For Manny.
Reluctantly gives Carl the briefcase.
Where's he at?
He has some other business to take care of.
Dix looks at Carl apprehensively.
So how you been? I see you still clean.
I'm decent.
Carl laughs hysterically.
Decent! Nigga got jokes.
Then he opens the briefcase, pulls out bundles of $100 bills, counts the bundles. Dix looks around anxiously. He notices Squeaky go into his pocket, pulling out cigarettes, handing them to passers-by.
You short?
Nah, man. Things just aren't moving as good. I'm working on a few projects. He knows I'm good for it.
Carl gives a big smile and moves closer to Dix. Cut to outside store, 126th Street. Angela looks at her watch, which reads 9:59, walks back and forth nervously. She spits out a razor, which was hidden under her tongue with skill, into her hands. She looks at it, puts it back in her mouth, then reveals a half-smoked blunt, begins puffing, and starts walking.
Does it look like I give a fuck?
Alleyway, 126th Street. Angela turns abruptly in the direction of Carl's voice around the corner.
This gets Sam to get Mark to get Dave. Shit is for kids. You amongst men.
Squeaky also notices argument and slowly steps back. Angela watches Carl pull Dix closer. Carl pats Dix on the back and then pulls out a gun with fury and speed, shoots 3 bullets into him.
Coming up short, motherfucker.
Squeaky watches as Dix falls. He runs, dropping Newport cigarettes. Angela stands in shock. Carl fires gun 2 more times. Dix's body jumps. People run hysterically off the block. Carl casually picks up casings, grabs Dick's duffel bag, opens it, revealing a kilo of cocaine.
Oh my god.
Looks up and sees Angela looking at him. They lock eyes. Carl walks slowly backward. His eyes never leave Angela. He places his index finger to her lips. He walks into the night whistling. Angela stands in fear.
I just wanna be successful. Hot damn, you're looking good.
Exterior 126th Street. CSI takes pictures of the body of Dix. Cops stand at the edge of the corner holding off the crowd, while one officer marks the area off with yellow tape. Murdoch leans over the body of Dix.
Damn. You got fucked up.
Detective Wayne Roberts, tall, solidly built, stoic, African-American, early 30s, steps on the scene.
Yeah, I guess. Fuck with the bully, get the horn. No bullet casings and no signs of any struggle. Probably knew his killer. Any ID?
Nothing yet. Hold on. Look here.
He pulls out a wad of money.
Sucker was a gangster.
At least we know it's not a robbery.
He peels off 6 bills, looks around, then places it in his pocket. Wayne looks around nervously.
The fuck are you doing?
Wayne reveals the evidence bag. Murdoch reaches to put money in the evidence bag, but stops short.
You need anything?
No, I don't need anything.
How long you gonna keep playing this schoolboy shit with me? Take something for yourself. Go ahead.
No, I'm all right.
I don't know what you, but Cable is kicking my ass.
Wayne surveys the area. Bystanders look over. Some people just keep on walking. Squeaky can be seen nervously chewing gum.